Hello, and hello to the one that is waiting. That's so nice to know that you're waiting on me. How are you today? How are you all? I am so thankful and feeling good. I'm getting better. I had a slight cold, but it's fading. It's just a matter of process. And so I am drinking a lot of honey and lemon and drinking a lot of herbal teas and just a lot of chicken soup. So all of those vegetables that I have been growing and I put in the freezer are now coming very much in handy because now I'm creating a lot of chicken soup. So I've been putting into my chicken soup some of the zucchini, the summer squash, the um, the peppers. I discovered that I had cut up some jalapeno peppers, and I kind of confused it for green, the sweet peppers. But thankfully, I noticed that I had written um, on the bag and the baggie hot peppers. So I didn't pour the whole thing in, otherwise it would have been too hot. But it tasted so good, and so I've just been enjoying my vegetables and having cabbage and all of those other good things. So the squashes, the butternut squash and the pumpkins and so forth. So just been eating a lot of my fresh vegetables, the vegetables anyway that I have produced here from the garden and creating these soups and meals. And it is just a wonderful thing. I am just enjoying it. So that is something really good that's coming out of the garden and that I've been able to produce for my family and enjoying it now. So who has come to join me? Sonia, hi sweetheart, how are you? Sonia's here with me. Hello, Miss Catherine, good to see you today. Yeah, it is so good to see you also here in the chat. Thank you for showing up. I thought it might be you because you're so faithful, and I really do appreciate you being here with me. And someone else has come on too, so that's really, really good. And I was thinking about, well, what should we talk about? And so many things and thoughts have been coming in my mind because yesterday was December 21st, and you know that's the winter solstice, the first day of winter. Winter begins, and they say on that day, I'm doing well and thank you. Yes, that's good, Sonia. They're saying that with the winter solstice, now I don't know a whole lot about it, but just know a little bit. Oh, hello. So, um, so the thing is, this is that it's the winter time comes up, and right now it is dark, and so now from this time on, it's going to get lighter and lighter and lighter, right? So we've just experienced the deepest point of the wet of the season or the light. I don't know. I'm not being very clear today. Excuse me. But anyway, you get my point. It's moving from the darkest time, and it's going to get lighter and lighter and lighter. And as we go through winter, it may not feel like it's getting brighter and that our days are lengthening, but they are. Okay? That's the point I'm trying to get. Hello, Beverly. How are you? Gardens are me. So good to have you here with me. And also Sonia. Yes, it's so good that the both of you. You all are so great, such great supporters, and I really appreciate the both of you. And I think on the website I did add some an additional picture from you all both. So go and visit you're doing well. That's great. Are you getting everything together? Could you believe it? Christmas is on Saturday. If you celebrate Christmas or even just gathering with your family or whatever celebration that you have, that it is on Saturday. Wow, this year is moving along. Before you know it, it's going to be 2022. Next week we have next week, which is the last week in December, and then we're gonna have next Saturday, this following Saturday, not this Saturday, but the following Saturday, will be New Year's. Could you believe that? Hello, I'm Lovely Dove 23. How are you? Yes, Saturday is Christmas Day. Yes, time is flying by. It is moving, Sonia. Yes, Beverly. And hello to those who are coming in. That is so wonderful. You guys make me happy. You make me prepare and get myself together. And I look forward to our time on Wednesdays. And I have so much that I want to talk to you all about. A lot of thoughts started moving through my mind, and what should we talk about? So I have quite a few things I want to share with you all today. And one of the things that I was thinking about is, what kind of garden do you want to have? Remember, we love being here with you. You do? Oh, that's good. That's a wonderful thing that you love being here with me. You make me want to sing. Joy to the world, my gardeners have come. You bring the spirit of thanksgiving and gratitude, and any good and perfect gift comes down from the Father of lights. Yes, so you all are my lights of joy, and you help bring in during this sing, yes. Family. Yes, joy to the world, the Lord has come. Yes, yes, I'm loving Dove 23. Let earth receive her King. That is my favorite Christmas carol. Well, I love all of them, but that one I love. I really do, because I love the spirit of joy. And I really want to cultivate in my life the spirit of joy. So that's why the garden means so much to me, because it causes me to experience joy. When I look at the flowers and I look at the different things and I create and put things together, it just makes me happy. It puts me in a sense of awe and joy. And that's what I love about the garden, because I've determined that I want to cultivate the spirit of joy in my life. There is so much chaos going on in the world, so much stuff going on. I mean, I've been doing a lot of meditating and thinking. And that book, As a Man Thinketh as a man thinketh. Well, anyway, in Proverbs it says that as a man thinks, so is he. But there's a philosopher who, I have his little book, and it's called As a Man Thinketh. And I've been listening to a lot of this, a lot of spiritual thinkers really. And I found that we can control our life by our thought patterns. What are you thinking about? And of course, I'm a believer in Jesus Christ. So so I do read the Bible a lot, and so in it, yeah, exactly. And with everything going on, thinking about our garden brings me peace and joy. Exactly. And as that was, let me say, yeah, that's what Beverly says. Gardens are me, says exactly. And with everything going on, thinking about our garden brings me peace and joy. Yeah. So we have to create our own life, right? And as you know, what's going on too in the digital world, and with the metaverse and all of these different things, and people are realizing that imagination is playing a big part. What we call that in the spiritual world is faith. People are starting to build their faith, and faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. And so when I think about Mike Zuckerberg and metaverse and all these other things in the digital world, and people coming up with inventions and things thinking about, even gaming and all of the other things that are going on, it takes a lot of faith to believe it. They say if I can see it, I can create it. It's like Michelangelo. He looked at a piece of rock or whatever, stone, and he saw in it, he saw the statue of David or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But see, if you see a canvas, a blank canvas, and you imagine that you see it, like, for example, with myself, the reason why I'm going on and rambling on this is because I find that this season is a time where the garden spurns or triggers my creativity, and I start to see different things or possibilities. Like last year, this is what I created. Okay, I got this canvas from the Dollar Tree. Yeah, and I love the Dollar Tree because you can do art and activities, and it only costs you $1, so you do a little investment. You go in and you pick up the art supplies. So I was able to get paints. They have little paints for $1. And so that's so beautiful. Thank you. And I had like these berries and things, and from Christmas ornaments that had fallen apart. And I was and this is an earring that I have from that I lost one of the other earrings studs, and so I just put it all together. And I like to paint, I like art, and because I'm not out in the garden now, I can bring, you love this, thank you, I can bring this into my house and create. And I was listening to this guy today, and he was saying that the problem with people is that they don't get started. They think, well, because I might not do it so great, I can't attempt it. But no, this is really our time to, since we're not out in the garden, bring some of those gardening ideas in and start to attempt new things. Try something different, right? So I tried this differently. Well, I've done artwork before. I like art, and art has always been a very big part. And hello, Rambo. How are you? Hello, chat. Good, good. Don't forget to give me my thumbs up, too. Yes, people. Thank you so much for coming in. Wow. So that is, thank you. Wow. Thank you. Yes. So this is my, so I call her Miss Berry, Miss Berry, and the winter berries and so forth, and the flowers and so forth. So I have her. I did her last year, and so I want to create all of the thumbs done. Good, thank you, hon. I want to create, the 4 seasons. That was my thought. So I went to, I said, I better go to the Dollar Tree and get as many canvases, you see the canvas, as possible so that I can create and put it together. So I wanted to share. This is my show and tell, Sonia. I find that gardeners are very creative people since I also knit. I just finished knitting up 2 jumpers for my grandbabies. That's nice. Yeah, that is so amazing. Yes, we have to try something and not let the disappointment of failure keep us from attempting. Yes, Sonia, exactly. So she came out pretty good. And so I was thinking that I could do the 4 seasons. So she's winter, right? And then I was thinking that I could do spring and one for spring, summer, and fall, and have it like, the 4 pieces, right? Excuse me today. I don't know. For some reason, I'm trying to talk and think, and hopefully I'm being clear. So I'm gonna need your help, right? Just like what you all are doing, how you're kind of filling in the blanks as what I'm saying. I really, really like that, because right now today I definitely need your help in the chat. Knitting, cool. Yes, that's great. The knitting, that's yeah, you're very clear. Thank you, Rambo. Sometimes you get into the flow, right? And sometimes I feel like I'm really in a flow, And then sometimes I just feel like I'm just like I'm grasping for words. So they just, I don't know, for some reason I just feel that way. But I'm glad you. Oh, look who's here! Good evening, Miss Catherine in chat. Yes, hello, Rachel. Rachel, remember how I said I wanted to share um, my art? Well, this is what I wanted to share with you. I was thinking of sharing, and this is Miss Berry, Miss Berry, and she's the yeah. Hit the thumbs up, everyone. Yes, hello, Rachel. Yeah, everybody say hello to Rachel. She's Brampton. Oh, I love that. It's fabulous. Yeah, so I was thinking of the Four Seasons. You know, she's Miss Winter. I did her last year, and I want to do this one for spring, one for summer, and one for fall, and then put them together. You know, like have the four square, and I got the frame from the Dollar Tree, and they sell paints. Do you know they sell acrylic paints there? You can get the paints from them, and I got some glitter from them. And this is an old earring. I lost one of my earrings, and this is the earring stud. So I put these things together, and then remember the hat. This is from, you know, the Christmas. That would be beautiful on a big wall. Yeah, exactly, exactly. That is a good. And so you know the Christmas ornaments that have fallen off and so forth. That's what I used here. I had these extra Christmas pieces. Yeah, I love Dollar Tree art supplies. Yeah, and I was able to create this. And I, of course, put my little signature there, and there she is, Miss Berry. So one of the things I was asking, well, what has the garden done for you? I mean, we're in the garden, and I think one of the questions was asking, well, I, hi Rambo, hi Sonia, sorry, drinking my bubble tea. Yes, no problem. You drink and I listen, and I know you'll comment when you're ready. A Dollar Tree, the best. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so then also last year, this is what I put together. And this is Miss Flora. Miss Flora. Now, I didn't paint her. I just created her, and she was like in my mind. She was in my mind last year, and I put her together. As you could see, you could kind of see her, the red plant. What is that called? Poinsettias. Poinsettias here. She was in my mind last year, and I brought her out. Yeah, she came out into my mind, and I haven't painted her, but I for some reason, I don't know why, but I just feel kind of I shouldn't say I'm afraid, but I just don't want to mess her up because she's so pretty in black and white, you know? That I don't know if I want to paint her because I can see the colors too, but last year I was supposed to put her together and paint her, but I just kept her like this. Yeah, you know? It's really nice. She's nice. So what I'm saying too is that the garden, yeah, I'm gonna fill her in. I have other women. I have another channel, and in that channel I got the ladies of the spiritual ladies, and I did the painting there. But this is the art. This is more, of course, the gardening thing, and so I'm flowing with her. But what my point is that I think Rachel, you said that you were painting, and then Beverly, you're knitting, and so we who are gardeners don't let your creativity to. Sometimes you need to wait until you're feeling it. Yeah. I want to wait until I really feel it, and then I'll flow into the art. That's how I tend to work. Because sometimes when I push and I do something, I end up messing up, and I'm not satisfied. So that whole idea of being intentional is so powerful. That word really has been speaking to me. Intentional. That's why I wrote the book about the intentional garden, and just thinking about it. And by the way, I came up with a blog. If you go to my website, you're going to see that I created a blog. So I've been writing and doing all kinds of stuff. Um, but let's see. If you go to the website, you will see that I I have Catherine's Intentional Garden blog spot. I just came up with a blog. Let me see if I can find it. But if you go to the website, excuse me, um, if I could ever get there. Sometimes it just comes up, and then sometimes it just. But anyway, you guys have really helped me. What I want to say is thank you, because excuse me, because of you all, I have been able to do a whole lot of things. And having the website has been a great thing, because from the website, Catherine's Garden Home, LWSWeebly.com. Excuse me, I have a little cold. G Mama Grows, she's in the house. Yeah, yeah, yeah. G Mama Grows, she's in the house. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, my peoples are here. Hallelujah. You guys make me happy. You don't know how happy you make me. You make me so happy. So I'm glad to see you all here. And I'm trying to do so many things at once. I'm thinking about a lot of things. But I'm thinking that my thought was this. The garden, we have our gardens. We're putting all of this activity into the garden. And we work it from now into, you're welcome, honey. We now until the harvest time, when we have our harvest. That's all right, hon. So the thing is this, what we can produce, right? We become producers. So one of the thoughts that I had was with this. You remember this book? And how she talks about grow, harvest, and arrange stunning seasonal blooms. And so our processing in the garden takes us from growing something, then we harvest, and then that harvest then helps us to produce something. We end up having something that we produce. And this is Erin Benzakine. And so she grows her flower garden, cut flower garden. And from the cut flower garden, she harvests the flowers. But even in the harvesting of the flowers, she takes it a step further, where she now arranges flowers. She comes up with floral arrangements and wreaths. Like in the autumn, she's now able to take her harvest and do something with it. We have the autumn wreaths. We have her different still life. She has her photography, right? She's created a book from it. So out of the garden can come not just food, but also other creative parts that are in you that you don't even know. And I think that's the point that I'm trying to make. So while we have this rest period, let us not stop learning and growing and becoming and producing even more. I think that's to stretch ourselves, so that the garden, from that whole meditation and time in the garden and growing things and so forth, and yes, you get the surface results are the food, but also think about all of the other things that's happening. You're getting your food, but you're also getting your you're getting ideas, you're building community, you know, because, hey, Cassie, how are you? Yes. Hi, Cassie. Hi, Cassie. How are you today? Yes. So you're building community too, right? So all of these things are coming out of the garden. If you weren't gardening and you weren't interested in this and not pursuing it and trying to get better, you might not have become a part of a garden community or be with me. There would be no reason. So how can we move this forward that we can stretch ourselves and grow even more in all facets of ourselves? I know I'm out there, but I'm thinking big, and I want you to stretch because you guys have stretched me. Now, does this make any sense? I know you all are saying hello to everybody. I don't know if you're listening to my rambling. Come on, what do you think? What do you think, people? What do you think? What's on your mind? So, one of the things that I wanted to bring to your attention is on the website, I have also come up with a blog, right? Catherine's Intentional Garden, and it's the blog. And there I want to share with you my thoughts and put it in writing. So when you visit the website, check out the blog. It's just something new to, it's something that is being birthed by this whole experience. And I got to tell you that during this harvest time, that so much has been birthed out of me here with you all. That so much is being birthed from me, out of me because of you all. And I just wanted to let you know that I'm excited about it. Okay, here. So here is the website. And to get onto the website, you could go to my banner page, my channel, and there at the top, you just click that and it'll take you directly, at the banner take you directly to the website. And so on the website, I put up here a greeting, let's grow together, and I put I put a greeting. That's me. My poor little poinsettia plant, it's losing its leaves. I have so much problems growing things indoors. But you know what? I went to Walgreens to get some medicine. Please, I was pleasantly surprised to see that it's winter now and I have pansies going strong in my window box. Right? That's good. That's good. That's good that you're, yes, 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 yes. And make sure you take pictures of it, Beth. So here I have it here. Click here to view blog, Catherine's Intentional Garden. So you'll see my blog, my first blog that I created, right? Oh, the lighting is different on this side, so I have to figure out the angle. But anyway, so go and check out the website. And then I have all of the other things, the books, and I also came up with a Daydreamer Believer sketchbook. Poinsettias are so nice, but I struggle with them as well. You do too? Yes. You did, Rev? That's good. That's good. And then I have your garden pics, garden friends pictures and quotes. And oh, what I wanted to share with you was Deborah. Go and see it. Deborah Thomas, you know Deborah Thomas, she comes and visits with us. I don't know if she'll be on today, but she sent me a beautiful picture And she wrote, "Good morning. I want to share my roses with you. I cannot believe that they are still blooming in December." So if you have any flowers that are blooming in your garden, please send me a picture of it and I will add it here. And with a little comment. And I'll put it on the website. I know it's kind of hard to see because it's, I don't know. Um, but check it out. So check it out, okay? And send me your picture. And it looks really, really pretty. Deborah took a really good picture of the rose bush. I think this is probably a knockout rose. But knockout roses tend to be very strong and sturdy roses, at least for me. And for her and her climate, it did well. Excuse me. And Rambo, I showed your peony plant here. I added that, and then of course, Yankee Sisters picture, and some of the others. So I need some new. Your Wi-Fi went out. Oh, well, I'm glad you're back, Rachel, because we need you. So I was just sharing Deborah's. Yeah. Yeah, you did forget to email, but remember to do so I could put it on. Because Deborah emailed me, and she emailed me. It's beautiful. She says, "I want to share my roses with you. I cannot believe that they are still blooming in December." And it looks so nice. So I dedicated a page just to you all. Okay, Garden Friends pictures and quotes. And so we could fill it up and we'll interchange, take it, continue to add pictures there. So check that out. Those are the things, that's what I wanted to bring to your attention. But also, the other thing I wanted to bring to your attention was I was watching, hello, hi Cherie, how are you? People, make sure you go and visit with Black's Tropical Homestead with Cherie, because she has, I think it's on Mondays. Is it Mondays, Cherie? Thank you. Yeah, everyone, give yourselves a hand with your beautiful pictures. But Cherie has a live on I think it's on Mondays, but she's talking about cooking with this other lady, and I can't stay long, but I usually pop in every now and then and listen, and they're talking about what can you do with your vegetables and incorporate it in your cooking. And so that is so important for us to start to think what we can do and create and produce. So the next step, what's the next step in your garden that you're going to produce? And it seems like this woman, she's producing veggie meat. She's calling it the other kind of meat or something like that. And so she's veggie burgers, I believe, or veggie meat. So what can you, for some of us, like for me, what comes out of my garden, the next produce or products that come out for me have been my artwork, have been the the website and the other things. And for some of you, it might be T-shirts. For some of you, it might be, some other kind of product that your garden makes you want to share with others. Yeah, I'm making meatless meatballs this weekend, haha, with all vegetables. Yeah, she was talking about that. So even pushing that, and like, I don't know if you know Sandria from, oh my God, the Nest. She makes teas and soaps and things like that. So just to stretch yourself, maybe it'll become a new hobby, but what can come out of your garden and what you have. And even if you are not a full-fledged gardener, you don't have a large lot, it still can stimulate your thinking and stimulate your brain to come up with other creative things. And I think that's what I'm trying to say. Do you all understand what I'm saying? Yes, yes, yes. So check her out because she talks about food. She, yeah, it's a beautiful nest. Yeah, that's my girl, Sandria. Yes, and she's done a lot of cooking too. She was talking about teas. She has a from her garden. She started her own shop where she decided to use the oils and so forth to create soaps and balms and things like that with the herbs because she's an herbalist as well. And from that, she has teas that she's creating and so forth. So yeah, she is such a sweet soul. She's my sister, definitely. And so you all must you all so I'm saying that yes, we sow seeds and we do the basic things with the gardening, but keep your mind open during this winter season to think of other things that you can create from it and produce. Like I know Rachel, yeah, I visit her a lot too. Yes. Rachel, I know that you have seeds, right? You did that seed series with the different seeds and plants. And I was thinking about you when I was listening to Laura from Garden Answer. She has a video out, and you might want to check her out, people, because if you want to do a floral garden and growing, um, because this is something that I'm interested in for the 2022 season. I want to grow more zinnias, and the idea of planting the zinnias because it's so easy and so inexpensive. Yeah, 11 chat and 8 thumbs up. What are you waiting for? You tell them, Rachel. That's a fun, but yeah. So excuse me, you so the thing is I want Laura's Hartley. Yes. Oh my goodness. You know what, I got I saw when she was dreaming about the Hartley, I went and I got a catalog. I did actually a video of the Hartley, and I got the catalog, and I looked through it, and I started dreaming. And I showed my husband. I said, "I want you to build me one," but he ended up doing like a little potting shed thing. But I'm gonna get him back to working on a greenhouse or area like that. But anyway, that's besides the point. The thing is that yes, you can actually go to their website, the Hartley people, and order a catalog. And just during this time, just look at the catalogs and dream big. Dream of what it would be like to have your own Hartley and design. Right, guys, I made my own Hartley yesterday with shrinky things. Ha 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 ha. It's an ornament on my tree. Ha 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 ha. Yes, that's my dream, Miss Catherine. I want my greenhouse. Yes, me too. Yeah, and it doesn't. Yes, Rachel, you are very creative. Oh, and I'm all over the place right now. But yes, the Hartley is great. So if you have not, go to their website, the Hartley website, and order a catalog and start to look at all of the different ones that they have because they have different types. And you can then, you could then put it up on, and just imagine. Rachel is she's just funny. Rachel is a creative one. Did you all go and yeah, it took me forever and a lot of hot glue. Ha ha, I will not be making them to sell. Ha ha ha. I know. But anyway, Rachel, yeah, I haven't heard of a shrinking tinks in years. I don't know what the heck it is, but anyway, it's a free catalog. Yeah, free catalog. Excuse me. Sorry, people. Yes, go and request a free catalog. And if you check on one of my channels, I don't know if it's this one or my other channel, but I actually did a video on it and went through it, and it's really nice just to dream. over, right now. And imagine, start to think big, stretch yourself. I'll be dreaming of a Hartley forever. Expensive. No, but you know what? You never know. If you we with Laura, she was dreaming about this for about 10 years, I think, or so. She went with her mom on a trip to England, and she saw the Hartley, and she fell in love with it. And at that time, she was not in her present home that she is now. And she's been around for like 10 years, she said, doing this. Before, she was in a townhouse. And then from the townhouse grew the channel. And the channel then ended up funding her desire for it. And her dreams came true because she believed and had faith. And so we can have faith too. And and yeah, it may seem so out of the way, so impossible, but we serve a God of possibilities. Shrinky drinks, shrinking plastic. You draw and color a design and put it in the oven, and it shrinks to 1/3 the size and 9 times the thickness. So like acrylic, makes nice keychains or pins. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I request one also. I has over 1 million subs. Yeah, and over time, she just, and what happened is that her passion for gardening, um, it just drew. It just came. It came. It just came. It came, and the opportunities came, and it just opened up for her. But I think as we stretch our faith, and see, I think too also it has a lot to what the manifestation. Um, Wait, they have a channel? Yes, Laura has a channel, um, and she just got her Hartley garden answer. Oh, and the reason why I brought up her name in the first place was that if you want to start a garden, a flower garden, she just put up 10 easiest annual flowers to start from seed. So I recommend that if you want to have flowers, like for me, I want to do a zinnia garden. I already have cosmos in my garden, marigolds, bachelor's buttons, and she gives 10 that you can grow from seed. And they just bought, I mean, God just opened up the opportunity for them to purchase the land that was right in front of their home. And they've gone full-fledged ahead and dreamed big. So for me, I'm my fault. I don't know what a Hartley is. Oh, a Hartley is a greenhouse. It's the name of the greenhouse. It's a type of greenhouse. Let me see if I can pull it up. Yeah. So check out her channel, Garden Answer. And she has 10 easiest annual flowers to start from seed. So yeah. I was looking online for a greenhouse ornament, and the thought of making one with clay or toothpicks, what? And wondered what to use for the glass, and saw the shrinking dinks in the table, was like, oh, yes. See, your creativity, it's Funny Snack Greenhouse from England. Oh, wow. So the thing is that, see, all of this creativity, you guys are thinking. I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. You guys are thinking. Yes, stretch, stretch, stretch. Think. Come out. Yes. This year, 2022, is going to be our stretching year. You guys have stretched me, and I'm stretching you. Yes. Yes. And so what is it that you have that's different, unique? It could be just a hobby for now, but that hobby can turn into something really great. And for Laura, she worked with her mother and at her mother's gardening center, and she was first going to be a nurse, and but she didn't feel it. Oh, I love your white hurricane lanterns on the mantle. Thank you so much. Yeah, and so all of that. So really stretch your thinking and start to think about things that you can create, and you could just do it for yourself. But then, and don't think about, well, hey, I'm going to make a mistake. No, this is the year for thinking big, starting small, moving forward, and getting, creating different things, trying out things. And as you keep going, you'll get better and better and better. And that's some of the things that I'm thinking of too. And it all helps because the garden makes you not afraid to explore, because when you're planting seeds and you're doing all of that, you are planting your seed by faith, because it takes faith to say, I'm going to put the seed in the dirt and cover it up, and believe that as I water it and care for it, that something's going to grow. I think that takes a lot of faith. I like dream big, but start small. Yes, exactly. Dream big, but start small. Put down your dreams. So, yes, a Hartley looks like it's something so impossible. It's a greenhouse, by the way. G Mama Grows. It's a greenhouse, but it's an old-fashioned kind of greenhouse. Yeah, it's just a plant. Do it. No need to be scared. Exactly. And so I'm thinking of, I want a cut flower garden, but of course I'm not going to have a big garden like hers. When I say that, I mean, I don't want a farm like hers. What I want is a place where I can plant my zinnias. Now that I know where is the most sunniest and the best area in my garden. My urban cottage garden area that I call my urban cottage garden area, where the zinnias were last year. So I know that that the zinnias grow real well there, and they grow well from seed. When I just sow the seed on the ground, that in May, that they will come up. I know that the marigolds, when I put the marigold seeds there, that was something new that I did last year. I know my marigolds grow well there, that they get plenty of sun and they're going to be lasting, and I can harvest them, and that they will grow well. So I know that that's a great area for me to plant my cut flower gardens. So now what additional flowers do I want to get? So that's why I was mentioning Laura in the first place, because then she gave suggestions of 10 additional annuals that do well as cut flowers. Used from Gardener's Workshop. Says make sure not to plant a cut flower garden where you can see them from inside or main spot, because you won't want to cut them. Ha ha ha. That's true. And that really is what stopped me from cutting my flowers in the first place, because I did not have enough. But now I know that I want to plant them in a way that I can have enough, because I know that if I plant them in a way that I can have enough, and then also plant enough so that I can transplant. Because what I did was I started them there because they started really well. Excuse me. And then I transplanted a lot of them over in another section. And those I said, well, I really can't cut those. Those are really, because I want to see it. And you're right, Rachel, because I could see those from my kitchen window. So every time I attempted to cut those, I didn't. Whereas the ones that I saw over here by the car park, I didn't mind cutting them because I don't see them all the time. And when I do see them is when I'm going to the car, and they're mingled with other things. So I wouldn't miss if I cut a couple of those. What did you say? Who said that? Phyllis. Excuse me. I want a flower garden just to see the butterflies and hummingbirds. Yes, that was my first, Cassie. Yes, that was my first thing. That's why I didn't cut the flowers, because on that side where I had the zinnias and the marigolds, I also had a butterfly bush. That's where I have the lilac bush, the the bee balm and things like that. And so that was attracting the butterflies, the bees, the hummingbirds. I had flocks over there. Hummingbirds love my canna lilies. Yes, and all of that. So I didn't want to cut the zinnias, but then last year, or this last growing season, 2021, because I actually planted an additional amount. I actually planted a lot of zinnias. So then I had an abundance or extra that now I can experiment with them and bring them into the house, and use them in the house. I planted amaranth for the first time this season from seed. Absolutely stunning plant. Yes, Beverly. I would love to plant amaranth seeds. I planted them one year, and they grew so well. It's like, like they were purple, or not purple. What's the color? Maroon like? Yes, yes, gardens. They're fabulous. Yes, they are. So, and Rachel, I know you had alyssum and all of that other beautiful stuff, seeds that you were talking about. I know you did a series on annuals and seed starting and so forth. Burgundy, yeah, burgundy is the color. Yeah, I couldn't remember, but burgundy, yeah. So all of that, finding that area, what you want to. Hello, Miss Catherine and fam. Al Anderson. Hey, Al Anderson is in the house. Al Anderson is in the house. Hi, my girl. How you doing? Mine are red. They come in coral and green too. Yes, and I think they came back, and they came back like in green, but I like the burgundy. Yeah, everybody say hello to Elle Anderson. She's my girl. She's in the house. She's in the house. She's in the house. She's in the house. Yay! Elle is in the house. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. So that's what I'm saying. So I really want to. I want to do a better job with that. So I'm offering that if you want to check that out. Check out that video from Laura in Garden Answer about the annuals. And she's very explicit. She has examples. She grew a lot of flowers too, and I think she's experimenting too with a cut flower garden. She got a lot of land. She really thinks big. She has big dreams. And even though she has so much, she's still thinking about ways of expanding it and growing it and utilizing everything. And I think that that's how God works. That when we start to think big and really push our thinking, she does it, yeah, that it's a faith walk. I was listening to this other young man, and you know what, I want to try Sweet Annie for filler next year and need to find the seeds. Yes, Sweet Annie, yes. I've never heard of that, but is it like Sweet Anne's lace you're talking about? Yeah, that grows actually wild around here, Sweet Anne's lace. And it's really nice. I was trying to capture some of the seeds on the wayside when I see it growing in different places, and I tried to gather some of the seeds so I could throw it in my garden and have it grow naturally here. But yeah, so let us start to think about what we want to grow, and I think her suggestions here are really good. I know cosmos are easy, and you could get it from the Dollar Tree. Cosmo, well, used to be able to get cosmos, marigolds, zinnias, bachelor's buttons, and some of those others. Let's see. But and I know you were no, Queen Anne's lace is different. It grows wild behind us, so I don't. I go pick from there. Yes, Queen's. Okay, so I don't know the Annies. I don't know that one. That's new to me. But yeah, the learning. Let's see. So she has a picture of the amaranth. That's the amaranth there. See, the amaranth is right there. And you guys, here's another picture of amaranth. Look at the amaranth there. Asters, yeah, asters, later on zinnias. What do you have? I know, Rachel, I got cosmos, asters, zinnias, baby's breath from the dollar store, yeah. So don't be afraid. And last year, they didn't give me those flowers. Like, I didn't get those seeds from the Dollar Tree last year. She probably has Sweet Ann in the book. Let me see. Okay. I'll look and see. Now, Rachel, you're part of a seed swapping team, right? I have Sweet William. I don't see Sweet Ann. Here, she says Sweet Peas, Sweet Rockets, Sweet William. But yeah, but that's a way at least to start to think about what you want and what you want in your garden for next year and what kind of plants you want to grow. And of course, sunflowers. She talked about sunflowers, and there are a lot of different types of sunflower. I've never grown it either. Oh, okay. And then the different grasses. I'm just trying to look real quick here. But it depends on Sonia Cassie. I'm Lovely Dove. I live is delayed. Refreshing coming back in. Okay. My live is delayed. Refreshing. Okay. Amaranth needs sun to germinate, so don't cover the seeds. Yeah. Yeah, so we have a lot to learn, and we have a lot to cover. I mean, I know we had a big rainstorm last year, and some of mine got washed away. Oh. Well, we keep on trying. We just keep on trying. We keep on doing. But your garden, you did a lot, Rachel. You did a wonderful job. And then even just starting having your YouTube channel there and sharing your knowledge. Everyone, we could just all continue to grow in the pace and the way that we can, and that we can and do what we do best. And that's the other thing that I want to say. It's okay now. Don't mind me, Miss Catherine. Keep going. Okay. I will mind you. But yes, I understand what you're saying. I had over 200 petunias from seed. Yes, it was crazy. Yeah, some years things grow better than others. But continue to pursue and continue to stretch your thinking and think about what you want to do, and allow the garden to help you to be creative. For some, it might be creativity in your edibles. Like you might be able to grow more food. You might want to grow food. I know a lot of the homesteading community, they're into growing food. A little DIY greenhouse we set up really expanded my possibilities. Yeah. And even with myself, I had that little, we have what is here in Boston called the Ocean Job Lot. They have these little greenhouses for $20, and that really helped. And if you remember, I did a lot of videos earlier on that, and that really helped too. So it may not, the idea of finding ways to start where you are and think about what you want to have and where you want to go with it. And for some, it's the possibilities are endless. And for all of us, actually, if we just figure out what it is that we specialize in, what are we most interested in and willing to learn, having a desire to want to learn. And so, on that note, I'm going to wrap up soon. But on that note, remember I did the survey on what kind of garden do you want to have? And 21 people voted. And the number one thing that people wanted to have was mixed edibles garden. And that is good. Growing your food is so important. I love learning, never can stop learning. Yes, Sheree, growing your own food. Cherie, I said Cherie, sorry. Growing your own food is so important. The mixed edibles garden, that was the number one thing that most people were interested in, 43%. They wanted to grow food. And that is important in the time that we're at right now, to grow your own food and make sure that you're eating healthy and strong. The reason why I do the flowers part is because the next one was Garden of Joy, and that was 38%. And to me, the Garden of Joy had to do with the flowers, because you want also that your emotional health, that you're healthy emotionally. Agreed, definitely want a mixed edible garden, Cassie. Yes, we have we have mixed garden, low fruits, veggies, and we raise our own meat. Yes, yes, yes. I've learned so many new things and skills this year. My brain is full. Ha ha ha. Yeah, and it's good for you, especially as you get older. I'm getting older, but I feel good. I feel young. I was looking at myself. I said, "Girl, you're looking good." And I said, my mind and my thoughts, I mix my veg in flowers and herbs all together. Yes, I'm starting a houseplants collection. Oh, that's good, G Mama. G Mama Girls, that's wonderful. A house collection. I went to Walgreens actually to get some cough medicine and stuff. And there at Walgreens, I have to go back. I hope they don't run out. They had aloe vera starts. They had aloe vera plants. They had succulents. They had the money tree. I said, "Oh, I needed to buy some of these house plants and start them off small and just test different parts of my house." I'm terrible with house plants. Me too, Rachel. However, I think I wanna start small and just figure out what can work. Close. Wait a moment. I got some ear plants and succulents. Yeah. Well, at Walgreens here in Boston, they were selling the Walgreens. Here, my Walgreens, they were selling the succulents. I killed, what did you all say? I need a money plant. I want wild plants. Can't get enough of them. Yes. Brampton says, "Sorry, I missed you, sis. I killed 3 aloe last year alone." Oh, well. You'll figure it out. G Mama's going to find out what to do, and she's going to tell us. Oh, yep, I'm starting small. Yes, start small. I talked about that a lot. My friend passed at 108. She was in good health, just aging, but her diet played a huge part, so she showed me in a silent way how I have to take care of myself to live great. Yes, yes, I've killed several ear plants. Yes. Cherie, you're right. And it's all about mind, body, and spirit. Mind, body, and spirit. And the garden gives us what we need. It can help us with our mind. That's what I was talking about with this creativity and all of that other stuff. The mind, strengthening our mind and helping us to expand our thinking, our thoughts, and knowing that all things are possible, if we believe and if we have faith and if we're willing to learn and know that we continue to be learners. But then also our bodies. I've only lost 1 ear plant so far. That's good. And and then our bodies are strengthened because now we're growing the herbs and the foods, and we're eating healthier. We're getting in the chlorophyll. And I was reading about the being in the dirt. putting your hands in the dirt and everything. They were talking about that, how the goodness of the dirt gets into your skin, and that because you're connecting and you're grounding yourself in the dirt, in the garden, and you're breathing in the fresh air, and you're moving your muscles, and the contemplativeness of it all, that whole idea of a garden of joy, that your garden is producing for you a garden of joy, and the plants, and seeing the beauty of the plants, and the sun, and all of those things coming together help to strengthen you emotionally. And emotional health is, the vitamin D from the sun. Yes, all of that emotional health is so critical also to our physical health, because you could eat as good. It sounds dirty. Yeah, playing in the dirt. Deborah, how are you? I was just bragging about you. Yes, about your picture that you sent me with the roses. Yes, and I put it in the website, on the website. I was showing off your picture. Yes. So it's so good that you came on so I could tell you. So if you check it out on the website, you're there. And your picture is beautiful. I love how you took the photography. That's the other thing, make sure that you're taking pictures of your garden. Because when you're taking pictures with your phone or your camera, it helps you to focus in. It helps you to see the garden clearer. So make sure that you're taking pictures of your garden, right? So I wanted to share that as well. So you did a fantastic job, and send your pics and your comments too. And I think it was Gardens Are Me. Bev was saying that her pansies are still flowering also. So her winter flowers. Hello, you see the weeds. Helps you see the weeds. The weeds are plants too. Thank you. I capture my garden and post on my garden Facebook page. Yes, yes. And that is, photography is great too, you can make money from photography. There are different companies that are looking for garden pictures and natural pictures. So if you're really good at photography, you can actually sell your pictures and just saying. But yeah, that's another way, and use it for different things. The stock pictures, how like some of like Canva and some of these other companies like PicMonkey and so forth, that they have the stock pictures. Yep, and they're looking for gardening pictures. Yeah, especially now because a lot of people are into gardening, and of course an Instagram that you could actually if you put it up there on Facebook and so forth, and you can show off your pictures. I don't know if they have ads on there, but anyway, the whole idea of producing and allowing yourself to grow and stretch, and how could you move from this new learned thing, your interest in the garden, and how can it stretch you for next year into 2020, and help you to grow. So those are the two things: the mixed edibles garden, the garden of joy. Oh, yeah, Soul Margarita and Garden Addicts takes beautiful pics. Yes. Well, Soul Margarita, she was a photographer. That's what she did. She did weddings and photography. So when she then took her skill as a photographer and brought it into the garden, I love watching her her videos on the big screen on my TV. It's really, really beautiful because she has great lighting and so forth. Yes, they do. What? What'd you say? Yes, they do. I love both of their channels. Yes. Okay, so family, gotta run. Merry Christmas, and we will see y'all soon. Many blessings to you all. Yes, so make sure you continue to connect with Black Tropical Homestead because they're talking about taking your vegetables and creating really healthy food and using your veggies to create meats and different things. She has a nice community over there as well. So yeah, continue to grow, Cherie. Yes. Yes, grow, grow. This year is a year of growth coming in for 2022. I decree and declare that we all shall grow. Yes, grow, grow, grow. Grow together. Nice to see you around. Blessings to you as well. Yes. I'm going to end shortly here. I'm wrapping it up. So I just wanted to bring up that is something that we are interested in, mixed edibles garden, and also Garden of Joy. So the flowers, blessings to you, Black's Tropical Homestead. Yes. So the mixed edibles garden is really good with the herbs and the fruit trees and the vegetables, the perennial vegetables, the annual vegetables. But also we want flowers in our garden. I think that everybody's catching up with me with mixing it all up and having the flowers. So really using the flowers too and bringing all of that into the home, you know. So with Cherie with Black with her channel and what she's doing, Black Tropical Homestead and the homesteading channels, they're bringing the food in and producing and creating different things with her herbal teas, with the meats, the foods, taking this produce. Now that you've grown this food, you've grown this resource, what can you create from it? And taking it further in to even to the point where they are thinking of creating their own type of meats. I think that that's fantastic. You know, a veggie burger, or even cooking and creating different. You know who else I like too? I like the Elliott Homestead. She has a cooking channel, a cooking community. And she's been doing a lot of cooking. So taking the foods and then and the things that she's grown and creating different meals. And she's created a cooking community, has come out of her garden. And also she has a portrait. She likes to take pictures. Sonia, yeah, family, yes. So she likes to take pictures and things. So she's started a photography portrait thing. So let us stretch ourselves. Let us think of different things. Know that the possibilities are there. Think big. If you had opportunity or if money was not a concern, what would you want from your garden? What would you want to do? If you could do it, if you had all of the resources that you need, what would you want? What kind of garden would you want to have? And know that we serve a big God. He's able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think. And he loves the fact. I'm glad you can't hear my background. My puppy is barking at the neighbors. That's okay. I can't hear it. So know that you just think big, dream big. Let it just swim around in your head. What are the possibilities? What would you want? And even for your YouTube channels, those of you that have YouTube channels, know that your YouTube channel can grow. and it may take time. My channel is taking time. I would want it to grow faster and more, but I'm also realizing that it's growing at the right pace for me because now I'm able to explore and do so much more. And my creativity is coming out, and there'll be a time when other things will happen. But for right now, I am able to really stretch myself. And don't be afraid to try new things, even as you sow new seeds. And know that you can also sow new ideas as well. So that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Oh, and make sure that you go to my community page because I have another question for you. What do you want to learn more of in order to gain greater success and see positive improvements in your gardening experience for 2022? And I give you 5 different things: designing and planning a garden, 2, improving soil, feeding, watering, and managing your garden, 3, gardening techniques, tools, or timing, and 4, growing, harvesting, producing products, 5, growing edibles, flowers, and herbs. And so go and take the survey. If it comes up, take the survey from the community garden. And you want to do a soil, yes. So learning about the soil. And Rachel, I actually, there are a lot of great videos on soil and different types of soil, like permaculture. I liked the I liked what's his name? The no dig method. I like the chips, the wood chip method, back to Eden method. There's that permaculture thing about composting, easy composting. My girl Angela of Busy Bee Gardens and Homestead, she did a thing on soil and composting in pots in her garden, and she showed her how to do that. One of her videos. Yeah, fertilizers. Yes, Dan permaculture. Yeah, there are a lot of good videos and people out there that can really help because soil is really good. The better the soil, the more productive the land. And there's this other guy too. He's in England. Hugh, I think his name is. But anyway, so if you know of other YouTube channels that are really big on the topics that you're interested in, let's share them, and I will start to gather. Yeah, I want to get the compost from the city this year. It's like $35 a ton. I use it as much, but hence gotten the last 2 years it's been shut down. Ugh. Yeah. If you can get the compost, that's really what helped my garden this year. We actually got two truckloads of compost. One early in the year in the spring, and then I got another one. And so that's the other thing, to start putting aside, a couple of dollars here, a couple of dollars there. Have a peaceful night, everyone. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, be safe. Yeah, I'm going to end now too, Al. Thank you for popping in. But start to think about what you want and start putting aside a couple of dollars here, a couple of dollars there, so that by the time springtime comes, you have, how you will have some money put aside for just that. You know how they have like the Christmas, like my credit union used to have the Christmas, the Christmas thing. Night, El Mary. Stay blessed, everyone. Rambo, you been there? Yay! Yay. Let me sing to you guys. I wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Yes. Yeah, put aside, what do they call it? Christmas thing, but instead of for Christmas, put it away. Put aside some money for your garden. and start a garden fund. Like if you have a couple of dollars left over, just put it in that container or tin or something, and it will add up. By the time springtime comes, you'll have at least like maybe $50 or so, or $100 or something put aside just for the garden, so that when you want to buy or purchase something, that you will have the resources there set aside. Yeah, so do that, and let me sing. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Yes, yes. Merry Christmas to you. A garden fund, yes. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas. And of course, my favorite song, Joy to the World, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. I love that. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. I don't think that's a Christmas song, but anyway. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. What else is there? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. It's time to quit. But anyway, love you all. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Yes, silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep, sorry, my voice, I have a cold, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. That's what I wish for you all. Bye, guys. Bye, everybody. Love you. Yes. See you next Wednesday. We'll be looking for New Year's. Love you, Miss Catherine. Enjoy your holidays. Yes, enjoy your holidays. Blessings and peace and joy and all that good stuff to you all. Yep, greet one another. Oh, jazz hands. Yes, all of it. Yes, yes. See you next week, people. Yes. Keep dreaming. And I hope that all that you dream and wish for will come true. Yes. Keep the faith. Have a blessed night, everybody. Cassie, Sonia, Beverly, Rachel. Who else is there? G Mama Grows, Deborah, everybody. Rambo. Do I miss somebody? There's somebody else. Doves. What is let me see. What is her name? I don't want to miss anybody. If I didn't call your name, say it. She was there at the beginning. Who is that? I don't see it. But anyway, I'm trying to flip through to say goodnight to everybody. Yes. I am Lovely Dove 23. Cassie, hello. Yes, goodbye. And if you haven't given me my thumbs up, make sure you don't leave without giving me a thumbs up. Yes, if you love what we've talked about and if you've enjoyed your time here with me. Anyway, God bless you all. Have a wonderful evening. Sleep well. Sleep in heavenly peace. Know that all is well. As we keep our minds and our thoughts on the positive, and we move into 2022 knowing that we are going to dream and think big, and that doors are going to open up for us to have the best. Everything that is supposed to come to us is coming to us, that we have all that we need. And I pray that any of you are feeling sick in your body, that you'll feel well. I pray for myself too, that healing will flow through us as we eat well, exercise, meditate, and think about the goodness of God and His creation. And as we love one another, and as we laugh and enjoy one another. Thank you so much for being with me. And see you next time here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together at Catherine's Garden and Home. Blessings. Love you all. Bye. By the way, Sonia, I'm going to be singing tomorrow morning. So if you want to come and join me in the morning, I'm going to be singing Christmas carols on Lady Wisdom Speaks. Have a good day, everybody. Bye. Oh, D.L. Gillamy, thank you for coming. We're leaving. We're shutting down, but thanks for coming. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.